Well,
just a single pin.
Excuse me, Ron. Jess-Stayrook on the left lane. We saw him go light twice. Fortunately, one of those, he was lucky to trip the 3-pin forward for an early double. You know, and they don't call him Jesse Revs for nothing. This guy can really put some stuff on the ball, and if anybody can get it back on that lane, he can. Oh!
Looked like he struck the head pin flush, didn't he?
Yeah. Well, that was the same kind of break that Mika got. You know, that ball's high flush, and instead of the 9-pin, which Mika left for right-handers, he leaves the, you know, the solid 8 where the ball goes right by it.
Well, the door is still open for Mika-Kouvieniemi. Stayrook says he likes to bowl angry.
Well, you know, if it works for him, that's great. I guess it keeps him fired up and pumped up.
That'll pump him up. And right now, our leaders, Bob Learn Jr. and Jess-Stayrook. We'll be back right after this. Leave your question for Randy. In-depth questions like who played a better Darren, Dick York, or Dick Sargent, Randy? That'll be your question next week to answer for me.
And who are they?
Bewitched.
Okay, I knew that, but I just didn't want to give it away.
Nothing bewitching about Kouvieniemi. Trailing by 12 pins here in the 7th.
Cut it to 2. Strike here.
Now he seems like he's struggling on the left lane.
Well, you know, he's hitting the pocket, but not flush, meaning not deep into the 1-3 pocket. He's around the head pin, around the 1-3, but a little light, a little heavy.
Bob Learn Jr. only a pin behind Jess-Stayrook.
And a real bad break prior to this last shot. Bob Learn leaving a ring attack. Not that shot.
He detonated the pins on that one. Kouvieniemi still with some timber to knock down.
Straight and hard at single pin spares. Good tip for everybody watching. Especially for you, Ron. I've seen you shoot spares.
Not a chance.
Now, Jess's only downfall is going to be on this left lane. If he can get wired on this left lane, he's going to be very tough to beat. He's zoned in on the right lane. We know he can strike on that lane. Went light on the left lane, followed it up with a shot that was a pinch high, leaving the solid 8. Doesn't like it.
Didn't like it the second he let go of it. Not a complete 7-10 split, but he is one of only 3 players to convert a 7-10 split on television.
Well, he needs to convert this 3-7.
Yep. Crowd getting into Mika. Little Mika mojo here.
Hello.
Well, let's go back to Jess-Stayrook. He knew the second he let it go that there was a problem.
Trying to hook it, and if the problem is if you miss it a little bit at the bottom, you know it's not going to be any good.
Was it something with his release, the way he was bent over?
Well, a lot of times when you're trying to hook it, if you don't get it all, the angle that you're playing, if you don't quite catch it, it's not going to hook back. And because of the angle, you know you're going to leave something nasty. Oh, good try.
Well, he leaves the 7th open. He's in at 137. And right now, Bob Learn Jr. right back in the picture. And Stayrook down by 9 pins. Kouvieniemi also down by 9. Well, Learn leading by 11. Check that. Interesting, only one hand at his beginning. Doesn't use both hands on the ball.
Oh, yeah, he liked it, too.
This is a man that won nearly $1 million with the win today. He will go over $1 million in prize money in his career.
Bob right now saying, come on, ball, hook. And it does. Running it out, he's like, oh, yeah, come on, baby.
Stayrook in a need of a strike.
Well, you know what? A lot of times when we talk about it, you go light on one lane, you get up on the next lane, and subconsciously, you don't want to do the same thing. You end up pulling it or missing right or left. The ball goes high. One bad shot causing another.
He was trying to sneak around the other side.
Well, that ball drifted high, leaving the 310. I think the odds for somebody of Mika's caliber is probably 3-1. My caliber, probably 7-1.
No, much better than that. Stayrook completes his task. Now Mika-Kouvieniemi.
It's a must-spare situation for him. Bobler working on a double going in the 9th and 10th frame.
That'll help. What will this mean to Bob Learn Jr. if he can strike out? Is Mika-Kouvieniemi on pace for a 207?
I mean, it's just amazing how fast it can turn around for you. Guys on the schneid, and all of a sudden he gets off the schneid and might be looking to bowl a title match.
He looked down at his feet too. Not a problem, Bob. Put it in the books.
Another problem with the approach, only this time the ball strikes. Bob's very appreciative of that. Watch again, right at the foul line. Just a little balance problem.
And Jess-Stayrook with the strike in the 9th. Still trailing by 31 pins, however, as we head to the 10th and final frame. And right now, our leader is Bob Learn, on pace for a 248. Stayrook on pace for 217. Mika-Kouvieniemi 207. So it looks like Bob Learn Jr. may be advancing to our final.
Mika's shown us a lot the last 2 weeks. This guy's for real.
Still not a bad week for the Big Fin.
The Big Fin, I like that.
You like that?
Yeah.
We've been trying to get a nickname for him. We've been very weak in that category. The creativity factor is nil. Learn working on 3 in a row. Quattro.
Sorry, Ron. Now he's in the title match. How's that? Going from, I don't even know if I can cash anymore, to I'm bowling for the title.
Hasn't cashed a check this year, only $100 in the bank in earnings, but that will guarantee him a nice little chunk of change. Mika-Kouvieniemi. And Bob Learn is, of course, our winner, and he will advance to the finals. And that will be coming up straight ahead. Stay with us here on Fox Sports Net for the 2000 Wichita Open.